Hi, my name is Helen Ver Schwarzman, and I want to welcome you to my website, and particularly to Housetraining 123. The reason behind this webinar is twofold. One day I got a phone call from someone requesting help house training an older puppy. He'd been following advice from several people. He was confused. His dog was confused, and house training had gotten him nowhere. Plus, the relationship between him and his dog was strained, and for neither one's fault. The man was using advice he thought was valuable, and the dog was reacting to these ineffective training methods this poor man was using by not becoming house trained. You know, the other reason behind this webinar is a fact. The fact is that there are dogs who find their way into shelters because they're not house trained. They're deemed stupid and untrainable because so much misinformation is out there about house training that does not work. And guess what? Dogs who end up in shelters, who are known to be house oilers, have a very good chance of losing their lives. It's a sad fact. So I want to help people who love their dogs but may find a particular dog is a little harder to house train than the one before. Or, after the loss of a longtime friend, someone gets a new dog, a rescue dog, a puppy, or even a senior, and needs to learn a proven method for getting that pooch effectively and efficiently house trained. Or a first-time dog owner who doesn't know where to start. Well, guess what? This is the place to start. You have found it. And for the dogs, I want to help those dogs because they're not hopeless, stupid, or untrainable. There's no such thing. They just don't have the guidance because their people don't have the guidance or the plan to make it through a house training protocol successfully. But I want to help keep them in their homes. So I'm going to save relationships and lives by laying out step by step in an hour-long webinar, plus downloadable documents to keep you on track on how to house train your dog. And if you need more, I offer long-distance coaching services through email and phone to support you all the way through the process, which usually takes a little over 3 weeks. And for those people who are local, I offer in-home consultations as well. Just one more thing. Let's save our collective dog training sanity and the lives of our dogs together. House training is a big thing. It's usually the first thing we train our dogs. You'll start off on the right foot and paw with the House Training 123 method because it's a behaviorally scientific proven method to house train dogs. In other words, it works. It's a recipe for success that takes patience and perseverance along with mechanics and precisely following the plan. And like building a house, step by step, you will reach your goal of a house trained dog. The link for the webinar is below. My contact information is also below. So take the first step because everything happens by taking that first step and following that plan to your goal.